Hi everyone, this is Danielle coming to you from Performing Academy's Group Voice Studio. I miss you all and I really wish that we could be together, but unfortunately we cannot. So today I'm bringing you a virtual classroom. We're going to have our regular class where we work on some tongue twisters and then we'll head on over to the piano and do our full vocal warm-up. Okay, next we'll work on some tongue twisters. This is usually my favorite part of class because it's where we get to be the most silly. We'll start with just warming up our lips and our tongue. Gently let a little air come through your lips. Great. Now we're going to take it from the bottom of our tone to the top of our tone. And then we'll take it in reverse. Let's do that 2 more times. If you can't do a lip trill, you can do a tongue trill or a v sound. Or great, it's your choice. Next, we'll warm up our tongue a little bit. So we're going to just send our tongue inside our mouth from the right to the left. And then we're going to circle it all around and circle the other way. Great. Next, we're going to let our tongue come out of our mouth just gently to the right and the left. And you can tell your parents that it's okay to stick your tongue out because it's for the sake of beautiful singing. Good. This time we're going to let our eyes follow our tongue. So when our tongue is to the right, our eyes are going to go to the right. And when our tongue is to the left, our eyes are going to go to the left. Fantastic. Now we're ready for our tongue twisters. We'll start with our first one, purple paper people. We'll say that 10 times and we'll say it with a crescendo. So we'll start with a nice quiet tone and then we'll speak it louder and louder and louder. Okay, let's start at the bottom. Ready? Here we go. Purple paper people, 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 purple paper people. How'd you do? It was fun, right? Okay, next one we're going to do is 4 furious friends fought for the phone. And we're going to find all of those beautiful F sounds. Here we go. 4 furious friends fought for the phone. Let's do it again. 4 furious friends fought for the phone. One more time. 4 furious friends fought for the phone. These are pretty silly. Let's try our next one. Any noise annoys an oyster, but a noisy noise annoys an oyster most. Let's try that again really slow. Any noise annoys an oyster, but a noisy noise annoys an oyster most. Are you ready to go a little faster? Okay, here we go. Any noise annoys an oyster, but a noisy noise annoys an oyster most. Let's do it one more time. Any noise annoys an oyster, but a noisy noise annoys an oyster most. There you go. That was great. All right, let's do our last one. I know this is a crowd favorite. We're going to say, so this is the sushi chef. And we're going to say it when we're in class. We usually send it across the room. So if you're at home, you can send it to a friend or a sibling that's maybe in the same room with you, or you can just say it to anything that's around. But it's fun when you do it with an accusing kind of attitude around it. So you're the sushi chef. Let's try it. Ready? Here we go. So you're the sushi chef. So you're the sushi chef. So you're the sushi chef? So you're the sushi chef. Have a ton of fun with these awesome tongue twisters. Okay, let's get ready to do our vocal warm-ups. If at any time it feels like the exercise is going too high in your range or too low in your range, just stop and then rejoin us again when it feels comfortable. We want effortless, free singing. We're going to start with a lip trill. If this isn't a skill that you've mastered yet, your other options are a tongue trill, a V sound, or an open mouth hum. We find an open mouth hum from the word, it's the sound of NG. So I like to use the word sing. Sing. And you can hear that it sounds like a hum, but my mouth is open. So it's if we hold that NG sound. All right, let's get started. Pick your sound. Next, we're going to come down the scale with a nice open ah sound. Let's find that together, shall we? Great. Ha, ha, ha. Your turn. Now we're going to try he, he. Your turn. Notice I did not go he with a wide E, but a more round and neutral E. He. Great. Now we're going to try an O sound. Ho, ho, ho. As you might have noticed, these sound like laughs. Ha, 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 he, ho, ho, ho. So let's be silly. Let's laugh. Let's make a silly face. Then we'll pause, and then we'll regain our ha, ha, ha's as we come down the scale. Then I'll say stop. We'll make another silly face, we'll do he's, and I'll say stop one more time, and we'll do our ho's. Okay, are we ready? So, silly face, then a ha. Ha, 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 ha. Stop. Silly face. He's. Stop. Silly face. Ho, 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 ho. 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 Even if you weren't laughing at yourself, I bet you were laughing at me while you were singing that. All right, next we're going to go through all of the vowels, and we're going to find our nice easy transitions through the vowels. So, a, e, o, u. Okay, we're going to go. Ma, me, mo, moo. Ma, me, mo, moo. Ma, me, mo, moo. Your turn. Challenging for you. So to make it a little easier, I want you to imagine that you're going to open your mouth just the very beginning of that yawn or a surprise. Ma, me, mo, moo. Yeah, let's think of it as a surprise. So imagine that someone's just walked in with a big, huge gift all wrapped beautifully for you, and you open it up and it's the thing you've always wanted. Let's open it up together. Ready? Here we go. That's the openness that you need for this next part of our range. Mom made me move. Be surprised again. Mom made me move. Just you. Great job. Okay, group voice 1, I can hear you all the way through the video recording. I know we have to do the fun Mom made me moose. So it's the same vowel sounds, but we change the pattern. In addition to changing the pattern, we then change the consonant. So instead of just M, we do all of the consonants. What makes it fun is that when we change the consonant, we add an adjective. So they become musical M's and royal R's and whimsical W's. And we enact those adjectives with our voice and our body. So to give you an example, let's start with M, and we're going to call them musical M's. So to make them musical, I might use a crescendo. So I'm going to start quiet and then build it up and then diminuendo back down. I made a musical M. Or if I was to make a staccato S, sa, se, si, so, su. You get the idea. So with each one, I'm going to let your imagination run wild. So I'll start the exercise and I will yell out an adjective and the new consonant. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Let's start with fancy F's. Let's do graceful G's. Good. Let's do jolly J's. Good. What about tiny little T's? Or huge H's. Victorious V's. Zany Z's. Dramatic D's. Nifty N's. Kind K's. Brave B's. And for all of you at home, there's no laughing at this one. Polite P's. I hope you had fun with those. I know those are my favorite part of class. All right, should we do a couple of tongue twisters with our singing as well? So we're going to do the lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue, ya, ha, 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 ha. Again, that's the lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue, ya, ha, 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 ha. The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue, ya, ha, ha, ha. The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue, ya, ha, ha, ha. The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue, ya, ha, ha. The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue, ya, ha, ha. Just you. All right, let's do Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Get all of those glorious P sounds. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Ready? Here we go. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. 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 Your turn, and we're going to go gradually faster. we're gonna say ooey, ooey, ooey. Let's try that. Ooey, ooey, ooey. Good. And sometimes I feel like I want my face to scrunch up just a little bit, but I want to make sure it stays nice and relaxed. So we're going to try to avoid this ooey, ooey, ooey and let it be ooey, ooey, ooey. I like to open my eyes a little bit and let there be some lovely space inside my mouth. So we're going to go like this. Ooey, 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 ooey. 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 Just you. Great job. All right, last one. We're gonna do nice arpeggios on a ba, ba, ba sound. So we're gonna use those beautiful ahs that we found with ha, 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 same openness, ba, 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 but we're gonna bring our lips together on a B sound. Ba. Good, let's find that surprise ah again. Ba. Lovely, and it's gonna go like this. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Without me. Hi, Intro to Group Voice and Group Voice 1. I just wanted to take a moment to give you a little instruction on how to practice with these materials. So what I would like you to do is first turn on the warm-up tape. Go through the entire warm-up, the tongue twisters, the warm-up exercises, everything that we do. Then I'd like you to sit down with your music. You have all of your materials on box.com. There's a guided vocal track, there's a guided instrumental track, and a karaoke track. So what I would like you to do is practice one time with each of them. Start with the guided vocal. Sing along with the singer on the tape. Then go to the guided instrumental. That plays just the melody line on top of the accompaniment. So you can follow along and sing with that. Finally, I want you to challenge yourself with no guide, no instrumental, no vocal, just you and the track. That's the karaoke track. And make sure you can sing all the way through your songs. It would be extra helpful if you also memorized your lyrics before we came back. It's a great way to really familiarize yourself with the song and be able to tell the song as a story.